friends, new and old, and welcome back to the channel. It's your FriendCHIP, and today we're going to take a look at a couple of Skullector dolls from Monster High. One of them took forever to show up, and the other one, I'm not really sure why it took forever for that one to show up either. So the one is the Alien doll, our Xenomorph, and that finally showed up. That was such a crazy drop, but hey, you know what? At least we got one. And then the other one is River. River took so long to arrive. I mean, even to ship, it was weird. Like, I kept seeing everybody get it, and I'm like, I don't understand where mine is. But they are finally here, so let's go ahead and get them out of these shippers and take a closer look at the boxes. All right, we've got them out of the shipper, and let's go ahead and take a look at River first, since she's our newest one, and we still have the paper on her. Oh, look at how cool she is. So excited to check this one out. And of course, you know, with her box being so controversial, interesting one to have. All right, she looks so cool. I love that she has the skull in her face. The bones are so cool. And then there's that weird hourglass. And it sucks because it doesn't even have a small enough hole to make it worth it, you know? It just goes all the way through. And then, of course, once we get this packaging off, we'll be able to take a closer look at the background where there's some of those things that are AI generated that we're really concerned with. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed that we always get photography of the dolls and we don't end up with really cool hand-drawn artwork anymore. Really cool. Oh, this is like holographic over here. All right, it says... Let's go ahead and move this back so we can see the whole thing. Time is running out to RSVP to the afterlife party of the millennia. Come to an off-the-scythe soiree that will make even desiccated remains rise from the dead. River Styxx just got her scythe, which means this RIP Reaper in preparation is graduating to full-on Reaper status. Watch out, Underworld. There's a new transporter of souls in town, and she's giving scarily stylish Spectre. Because who says voyaging to the afterlife can't be fun? Celebrate River in your most well-executed lurks and prepare to dance until your bones rattle. Cover charge 1 coin for boat fare to and from the celebration. Solids as well as ghosts are invited. Well, sounds like quite the party. Here's the top of the box. It's got this really pretty holographic skullette. Maybe it's a stained glass window, maybe it's a floor. Is there anything on the bottom of it? Nothing on the bottom. All right. River has joined the party. And then we finally have our alien doll. I'm so excited. This doll was just so cool. In space, no one can hear you scream. She was so cool. I had to have this one. It was wild. I like alien movies. I'm a little more of a Predator fan than Alien or Xenomorphs. However, they are pretty cool, and I do know what they are. They're just not like one of my super favorites. So I would never really go out of my way to buy something alien. But this doll was so cool. I couldn't resist fighting to get one of these. We ended up with the last batch that they ran, and that's why it took so long for it to show up. Let's go ahead and remove the box. So cool. Oh wow, there's image. This one just has alien on the side. this one has an image of her. Look at that. I mean, she was just so cool. Her hands, there's these really scary looking hands on AliExpress. You can always find, what are they, factory parts or whatever, like prototype pieces for all kinds of dolls and stuff. And they do Monster High quite frequently. And there's a set of hands that look so scary, long and creepy fingers. It kind of reminds me of, like, maybe it would be Nosferatu fingers, or maybe it'd be like Pumpkinhead. Y'all know who Pumpkinhead is? Like that creature's fingers. I don't know. They're really cool, and I'm excited to see like what they belong to. Or maybe I just don't know what they belong to and they're already out. They're really super cool. And this monster, the hands were something that I really loved. So it says Alien Mother 6000, interface 2037, ready for inquiry. Logged in user Ripley. What's the story, Mother? Alien life form breached the ship and dispensed with bulk of crew. Life form location unknown. Creeps stealthily, exhibits sleek biochemical exterior. Highly evolved, perfect organism. Request. Evolution of current processes to neutralize alien life form. Unable to clarify. Available data insufficient. Life form is lethal. Uses agile tail and corrosive biofluids as defensive mechanisms. Direct confrontation is unwise. Ooh. Request enhancement. No further enhancement. Life form demonstrates near perfect aptitude for survival, highly adaptive, superior strength, and deadly instincts. Its structural perfection is matched only by its hostility. What are my chances? Unable to clarify. Priority 1. Ensure return of organism for analysis. All other considerations secondary. Crew expendable. Well, we've got a Skullector down here on the bottom. 20th Century Fox. We do have a picture of her over here. I love how they did this box. Oh my gosh, there she is. There's her tail. Let's take this reflective plastic cover off of her so we can see her much better. Oh my gosh, look at how cool she is. I love that it looks like the inside of the ship. Really cool. Oh, she's so cool. So cool. Look at those creepy little hands with the claws. And her feet. Her feet were so cool. I love that they had like the face huggers for the feet and then this mouth down here. Oh my gosh. She's really neat. Really neat. These are both super cool additions to the Monster High collection. I couldn't miss the opportunity to add to this amazing alien doll. I mean, stunning. Probably the best, in my opinion, Skullector we've seen. Like, that's top notch. And then River is so unique. She didn't have a lot of dolls, and she's a really cool character. And this one, having the bones and the face like that, I just think she's so cool looking. I had to have a chance to get this doll. All right, let me go ahead and get them out of the packages, and we'll take a closer look. Okay, and we've got them out of the box. So the first thing we kind of want to look at is this box from River. Try and catch these kajinkers before they go flying everywhere. So in the back of the packaging, it's these lines that connect these disco balls, and you can see there are some that are just floating. They don't have that connection. So that's what people say is AI. I love that it's the silhouettes of all the other ghouls. I think this was another one right there, that leg there that people said was off. It's pretty for a background, especially knowing it's like, you know, her graduation party, if you will. So I really like that. But it's not the best if you're using AI. As an artist, I used to feel so talented, like I had some kind of special skill, some kind of special gift, because I could draw, I could create art, I could paint and take pictures and do all these things. And I mean, photography died so quick for me. I wasn't even out of college before I realized that every random woman out there in that hat and that cardigan with her pumpkin spice latte was pulling people and their children out to the middle of her dad's field to take their pictures. And I wasn't special anymore because I had a degree or because I had these skills. Anybody could pick up a camera and take good pictures. So I felt like drawing was something, and, you know, and painting and that kind of creative flow was something that was still special. But with AI, anybody can draw or paint or create cool pictures now, and it just makes you wonder what's going to happen to an artist if you no longer need that individual skill because you have a computer that can do it much quicker than that individual. So we don't like AI when it comes to art. That's not good. We don't want to take those skills and those special talents from people and give them to computers. All right, let's start taking a look at these. So we talked about River's box first, so let's take a look at River first. She's so cool. So cool. I don't like these saddle stands that they give them, so that's kind of a bummer. But at least it comes with a stand. She's got a really cool crown on with that medallion with a skull in the front. And then her face. I love the skull in there. It's so cool to see. It's so much cooler in person. And her face is squishy. Squishy, squishy. Like really rubbery. Because there's that hard skull. I mean, it's not super hard, but, you know, there's that skull in there. It's so neat. She does have really... Oh, let's get the scythe out of the way. She does have really long hair tied up there on the sides. She's got this amazing cloak. It has this lace detail around it. And then it's in this holographic blue and purple. Look how long her hair is. Such beautiful long hair. And it's very nice and soft. I would say it's probably saran. It has weight to it. It's this really nice baby blue and pastel pink. Look at that. That cloak, and it has green shimmer to it. The cloak is one of my favorite pieces. It's so fun, so cool. On the inside, it is silver. So she has a little necklace here, a little choker with another one of those coins with the skull on it. And you can see her earrings are also those coins as well. So she's covered in the coins to get across to the afterlife. Her shirt is a high collar. You can see it goes way up there. And then she's got this really cool chromed out purpley pink rib cage here with these chains that go around. And she's got a little skirt here made of lace. And then this pleated tulle. And then a black piece of tulle down here. And underneath that, I think it's almost like a bodysuit. This blue and silver shimmer, and then it has black frills around the legs. Yeah, you can see it goes up here. So it's probably up there to that. And then there's sleeves to this cloak. So cool. It's like, it's got that lace over top of that material. So it makes these sleeves, comes out to about here on her elbow, and then it attaches to her wrist with this extra flowing lace. See it over on this one too. And she has these little wristbands that have ribbons on them. So they're kind of like her bracelets, if you will, but they're more attached to this part of the shirt, and they have these little chains that come off of them. There you go. You can see the little chains that come off of there. Her purse, it's not really a purse. She is carrying this hourglass, and it does work. So it turns around and then the sand falls. Amazing. Such a great accessory. And then here's her scythe. Look at this. The skull up there. All the swirls. And then the ribbons and chains all the way down. So cool. I don't know why, but we don't see a lot of weapons or anything like that with these monsters, so it's kind of cool to see this. You know, it's not like a weapon, but, you know, it's really cool to see Monster High style weapons like that. Really cool. And her hands have bones in them. You can see her hand bones, and then the bones in her arms. It only goes up to here, and then it's clear. The same thing with her legs. Oop, there goes the stand. Oh. And then with her legs, you can see the bones from her hip down to her knee, and then the bones in this front part of her leg, and then the bones in her feet. Oh my gosh. And this front of her shoe with the bones from the foot is so cool. And the little bones around the ankle. This part of a spine, it's like the tailbone. And I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. It might just be sculpted rock or something. Maybe it's a skull face. She's so cool. She's a really neat one. I had to have her. One, River's a cool character. And two, the bones in the body was such a fun one. And I really loved that one from the Off-White collection. But it was beyond what I was willing to pay for a Monster High. And I didn't love any of them enough to pay that much for them. So it wasn't something that I was going to purchase. So it's really cool to have a different doll that was more affordable, easier to get your hands on, and has that really cool bone feature because she's so cool. What a unique one to have a skull in the head. Alright, she's a really cool purchase. Let's take a look at Alien. I'm sure that you have seen the Xenomorph by now in everybody else's videos that got her way before us that ended up in that last piece. So she's not that like new or anything, but she's new for us to take a look at. Get her off the stand. She's kind of too tall for the stand. Look at the sculpting in her face. These veins and vents and wires. They look like wires, but I don't think they have mechanical pieces like that. Her face is so beautiful. Those like sunken in cheeks in the mask is so cool. I love that. Her hair's all tied up in here. Now I've seen people take her hair out. I'm probably not going to do that. I'm going to leave her just like this. She's so cool. We can lift the mask a little bit to see her face better though. Look at her eyes. She's so pretty. So pretty and so scary. Look at her hands. Oh my gosh. The hands and the feet on this one really got me. So good. So good. The sculpting. Look at these elbows. It's just so good. So good. I love the thought process that went into making her little piece here with all the different glimpses of things from the movies, all the different creatures. I really loved that. It felt like the images that we would see on the walls of past people that are talking about them, or even what the aliens might have as like imagery for their walls and things like that. Oh, I forgot she's not on a stand. She can't stand very well. Look at this chest piece with these little vents in the back and that spike right there. Oh my gosh, her tail's in the way. The spike in the back right there. Oh my gosh, amazing. It's just so cool. She's the coolest doll I've ever had. She's so neat. She's got that like leather one piece there over her stomach. So cool. Her legs. Just all the different sculpting that they put into this is just so cool. Look at that. Ugh. And her feet, amazing. These ankles, these toes. And there's only 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So cool. The face hugger, and then of course we have this mouth down here that she's standing on. She's so cool. By far the best Skullector that I've ever seen. Now she's back on her stand, and then she's got that amazing tail. I mean, her profile is stunning. Amazing job. Amazing job to the designers and artists that worked on this. So beautiful. Worth every penny. Worth every penny to me. This is a piece of art to me. I see this as a sculpture that you can play with and interact with, and it is breathtaking. Really so cool. So cool. Love her. These Skullectors, they're coming out so fast, and I don't always want every single one by any means. I love Killer Clowns from Outer Space. One of my favorite movies. I think is so funny. I watched it all the time growing up. They crack me up. But the doll is kind of creepy, and I don't know if I'd want the doll. I don't think I want anything from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. One of my favorite movies, love watching it, but the clowns are still creepy, and I don't think I want things of those weird clowns hanging around. But this alien, not creepy to me. She's just so freaking cool. I'm looking forward to a Stranger Things one if we get that, and eventually we're going to end up with Abby towards the end of the year, because we did do the Fang boat, so that one's coming along the line towards the end of the year. Super excited for that one. That one looks really cool. I love the outfit pieces. All right, well, thanks for hanging out and for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. Comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Were you able to pick these up? Did you order this and did it come late like mine? Were you one of those people that had to wait for the other restock of that? And when did you get your river? Mine took weeks from other people to show up. She's so cool though. I mean, what an amazing doll. Both of them stunning. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss the next thing we open from Monster High. And if we aren't friends yet, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and stick around, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, bye.